Alright, alright. Let's see who is here. If I can find my boom mic. Here we go. Hey, hello guys. So we are live. Let me see if I can find the volume for the mic. If it is working. Yes, that's working. Right, so I am here. Alright, so we're about to set up a flight to Inverness with the Piper Arrow. First I have to finish my drink, and then we jump into VR and do the whole flight in VR. I have Open Kneeboard also installed, so I can see the chat with Open Kneeboard. And we're gonna do this in the Pimax Crystal Light. So just hang around for a sec, and then we're gonna start. It's gonna be a long flight. Not sure if I can show the. Let me see if where is that one? Oh, you can't see it right now. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's get it out of the way for now. All right. So it's gonna be a very long flight from East Midlands to Inverness. We'll see how far we come with the Arrow 3. But it's part of the long tour to the Caribbean from Europe. Oh, there's my tablet again. All right, back in again. All right. I have to finish my drink first, and then we're gonna start flying. So, how are you today? It's Monday, hard day at work, and now it's time to fly a little bit. So if you're joining, just come and say hello, and then we're gonna start. I'm gonna do this in a different format today. It's in the a 2-to-1 ratio, so that's a little bit of ultra wide. I'm not sure if that should be a little bit more screen filling when you are watching. So I hope you're gonna like that. As I can see the ads for the Pimax Crystal Super with the Hans VR coming into the chat every now and then. As this is a flight with the Pimax Crystal Light, and it's sponsored by Pimax, or sponsored, well, in collaboration with Pimax. So let's see if we go inside. It looks like this, and then I think I have to go a little bit backwards like this, and you will see it like this when we start flying. So this is all widescreen, and in a minute after I finish my drink, I'm gonna put the headset on and start the aircraft. We're using Say Intentions also for the ATC. It's all VFR flight. It's beautiful weather. Gonna fly at 8,000 feet, and we'll see what Say Intentions ATC will give us. So, all right. I can see there is one viewer. Just come and say hello. I can read the chat here, so, and I can also read the chat in VR. So we're gonna jump into VR. Gonna turn off the boom mic. I think you can hear me from the. I'm not sure if the Pimax mic is on. No, you can't hear me from that one. And then let's fly. All right, I'm gonna turn this one off. reset. Let's reset the window right here, and let's come back in here. Let's make sure that we are all set. And inside, and all right, so now it's set. So I can read the chat down here. It's in front of the yoke. Let's open the say intentions. So we can set our frequencies, and we can also read the say intentions up here. Now let's get the toolbar out of the way. All right, let's get all this off. And that one off. All right. That's all set. Batteries are coming on. All right. That's all on. Okay. So we are listening to 8 is 122.68. Right, 122.68. Transfer.
Advice on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Okay, hotel.
East Midlands Airport, information hotel. 1920 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 27. Wind 190 at 5. Cav OK. Temperature 14. Dew point 7. QNH 1016.
1016.
Transition level 70. Advise
Set.
on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
All right, information hotel, runway
East Midlands Airport, information.
runway 27 1016. All right, let's go ground. We are Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. East Midland ground, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor parked on the ramp. Request and request our VFR clearance to Inverness. Not engine start.
Papa Kilo Victor, hold position, runway 27, after departure cleared for a Sierra Whiskey exit, not above altitude 1,800 feet, VFR QNH 1014, squawk 3137.
Runway 27 after departure cleared for a Sierra Whiskey exit, not above altitude 1,800 feet, and VFR QNH 1014, squawk 3137, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. All right. Not sure what the
Kilo Victor, read back correct.
Sierra Whiskey exit. Alright, so we're not sure what the Sierra Whiskey exit is, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's see. Hey Art! Hey! How's the who's it the build so? In widescreen. And East Midland count Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor request engine start. Before my engine dies. Oh, I think my engine died already. Let's get the battery recharged for a minute.
Papa Kilo Victor, engine start approved.
There we go. Engine start approved, Papa Kilo Victor. Ik ben op East Midlands in Engeland. En dan gaan wij naar Inverness, Schotland. Dus dat wordt een leuk vluchtje. Alright, engine start is approved and that's a good start. Let's get the fuel pump off and the rest of the lights on. Let's get the other lights on here. Right, so dat is set. Ah, dankjewel. Ja, ik gebruik een andere streaming methode. HLS in OBS. En dit is, als het goed is, in bijna 4K. Ik weet niet wat die zegt als je de resolutie omhoog kan gooien. Als het goed is, doet hij dat. Heb ik de route hier helemaal in staan? Yep, die staat er netjes in. Lang leven simbrief. Alright, wij hadden de Whiskey Departure. Dus als ik even terugscroll hier. Sierra Whiskey Exit. I'm not sure hoe dat is, maar dat zal wel goed zijn. We gaan en route. Ik vind hem mooi. 1800 voet, daar gaan we als eerste naartoe. 260, 4K, ja, perfect. Dat is ook wat ik heb ingesteld. Dat is het beeld. 2160 bij 1080. East Midlands ground, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor, ready for taxi. With the arrows, please. Ja, maar dat is mooi hè, 4K.
Kilo Victor, taxi to runway 27 via Victor. Alpha, taxi arrows activated. Contact tower on 124.005 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 27 via Victor Alpha and tower on 124.005 ready for departure, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright. Hey, dat is super goed man. Nog even een beetje tunen en dan is die mooi. Ja, 2024 is gewoon geweldig. Hey, blij voor je man dat hij gewoon goed loopt. En ik moet een keer bij je langskomen, dan kan je de Crystal Light proberen. Dus alright, even uittaxiën. Het is nu nog een beetje schokkerig met mijn beeld, maar dat gaat wel beter worden. Zodra we van dit vliegveld weg zijn. Het vliegveld is een beetje zwaar. Alright, daar zijn de arrows. Oké, dit gaat nog een beetje schokkerig. Maar dat komt omdat er ATC of AI vliegtuigen zijn. Ik heb de AI Traffic Injection. En dat is een beetje zwaar voor de grafisch gezien en ook streamend natuurlijk. Even kijken of mijn... Even een ogenblikje hoor, voordat ik verder ga. Oh ja, ik moet eventjes een ander scherm. Ja, alright. Dit gaat beter. Dan krijg ik weer een paar frames erbij. Ja, eindelijk dat hij goed loopt man, we blij voor je. Goed, we zien de pijlen op de taxitrek. Zodat ik weet waar ik heen moet rijden. Dankzij C-Intentions AI. Altijd makkelijk. Mooi beeld dit zo hè dan. In ultrawide. En als je dat full screen hebt jongen. We zijn er al bijna. Eventjes door taxiën. 124.005 is set. Ja, 1014 was de QNH. Dat is set. Ja, je hebt zoveel meer beeld. Ook als je hem in die andere mode zet. Je hebt de normale mode op YouTube. En dan heb je de...
Kilo Victor. Contact tower on 124.005.
124.005, Papa Kilo Victor. En dan heb je die letterbox mode ook nog. En dan is die helemaal goed beeldvullend. Dus ja, dat is... Ik denk, weet je wat? Ik ga maar eens eventjes... een beetje... kan hier nog door? Oké, dan gaan we naar Tower. East Midlands Tower, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor is ready for departure. Runway 27.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, East Midlands Tower. Hold position. Runway 27. After departure cleared for Sierra Whiskey exit. Not above altitude 1,800 feet. VFR QNH 1014. Squawk 3137.
Holding position. Runway 27 after departure cleared for Sierra Whiskey exit. Not above altitude 1,800 feet. VFR QNH 1014 and squawk 3137. Papa Kilo Victor. Well, it's hold position.
Papa Kilo Victor, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.905.
Yeah, but East Midlands Tower, Papa Kilo Victor is ready for departure, runway 27. Aha. Ik geloof niet dat hij me helemaal had begrepen. Oké, dat proberen we op een andere manier. Tower, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor ready for departure. De pomp gaat aan.
Kilo Victor, runway 27, winds 190 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27, copy the wind, cleared for takeoff, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, gaan we dan. Oplijnen. All the lights are on, strooplights are on. Fuel pump is on. Mixture, prop, forage. $1800 voet, daar gaan we naartoe. Alright, nou hopen dat het een beetje soepel loopt. Nou, als het 8000 voet zijn, dan zal het zeker wel goed gaan. Dat heb ik gefaald, 8000 voet. 190 met 5. Zo, de wind komt een beetje van links. Ja, speed is alive. Dit is een beetje... Maar we gaan... Ja, dit is een klein beetje slideshow. Ik weet niet of je dat ziet op de stream, maar voor mij in de headset, ja, dat wordt beter. Yes. Gear is coming up. Ja, het vliegveld wat ik heb van East Midlands, dat is een beetje zwaar. En dan met de stream erbij in 4K, dat ga je wel merken. Maar het wordt dan vanzelf beter. We zitten hier op de GPS. Weer oké. Zet 1 8 0 0.
Contact departure on 126.18.
Departure 126.18. Papa Kilo Victor. Oh. Klein beetje interfering als ik mijn transmission knop indruk. Alright, autopilot. Nav is on. Vertical speed. Alt. Oh, alt. Set. departure, Papa Battalion, Kilo Victor is with you, 1,800 feet VFR. Here we go.
Kilo Victor, East Midlands radar identified, QNH 1013.
QNH 1013, Papa Kilo Victor. 1013. And that goes to this one as well. Alright. Dan, ja, oké, dat is prima. Ja, nu is het voor mij ook weer goed te doen hoor. Alleen af en toe een hele kleine audio glitch. Maar ik geloof niet dat je dat in de stream hoort. Maar dat is van mijn kant. ...130. Prop een beetje terughalen. Ik kan bijna niet zien wat het is. Maar omdat de chat ervoor zit. Kun jij die chat ook zien als ik er zo naar kijk? Art, als het goed is wel hè. Oh, trouwdag. Jongen, gefeliciteerd. Hey, maar binnenkort even... Dan kom ik wel een keertje jouw kant op. Dan gaan we even... Ik weet niet hoe het met de verbouwing staat. Maar dan gaan we even die Crystal Light bij jou erop zetten. Kan je die eens zien. Dus spreek je gauw weer jongen. We appen. Ciao. Right, so... Let's get that one out of the way. Here we go. Ah, mooi man. Alles klaar. Geweldig. Hey, geniet van je avond. En gefeliciteerd. Top. Fuel pump. Is af. Landing light blijft nog aan. Alright, so in the flight plan we are going to next point, and that is 304. So we're gonna set the heading up so 304.
Ryanair 5 Zulu Mike contact. London control on 121.03. Over to London control on 121.03. Ryanair 5 Zulu Mike.
Let's get this one somewhere down there. It's a little bit too much in the way. Alright. This should be better. Upside down, everything is good. Let's lean the engine a little bit. Alright, now I'll get rid of the flashing light for the landing light. There we go. That's... Fuel is sufficient. Now this next leg is we're almost there, the first one and then the second one. So Trenton is 11570. So if I'm gonna set that frequency somewhere in the secondary. 11570. 7 miles. Do I see it somewhere in here? No, I won't see it, of course, because we're not on the nav. We are on the GPS. There you are. 6.3 miles out. All right. As we're flying to Inverness, we're gonna ask if we can climb to 8,000 feet. East Midlands radar, Papa Tower Yankee Kilo Victor, request to climb to 8,000 feet. Roger, climbing to altitude 8,000 feet, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, let's set the altitude here. 8. Oh, that's too much. Backspace. 8,000 feet. Enter. Roger, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, gonna climb up to 8,000 feet so we stay clear of any hills or mountains that we will see along the way. Prop 25. And my, yeah, this one can come up as well a little bit. Full power. You're gonna climb up. $18 knots winds coming from the left. .340 is gonna be the next. But with the wind coming from the left, we're gonna fly 330. Check. Alright, now let's reduce a little bit of the vertical speed. $700. Otherwise we'll lose too much airspeed. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so the flight is going to Inverness. It's a long way, all the way up there. It's gonna be a long flight. And maybe we'll stop here at There's another airport here. This one. And that is Glasgow. Yeah. So might stop there. We'll see how far we come. Because this is a very slow aircraft. Passing 5,000 feet. We got a cloud layer coming up. We're gonna fly above that layer, I think. Just above it. So it's gonna be VFR on top. So airspeed 92.
Turkish 4 Foxtrot Lima, contact Manchester Tower on 118.63.
Switching to Manchester Tower on 118.63 on Turkish 4 Foxtrot Lima.
Departure, Easy 34 Echo Golf, 2000 for 4000.
Easy 34 Echo Golf, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb 10,000, Easy 34 Echo Golf.
Easy 34 Echo Golf, contact Manchester departure on 135.005.
135.005, Easy 34 Echo Golf.
We're slowly climbing to 8,000 feet. All right. Let me check real quick how everything is. For the stream, that looks really good. Alright. Gonna set up the stream. I'm gonna wave hi to you guys. I'm Mike, flightsim, so come and say hi in the chat. I can read the chat right here, as you can see. So we're gonna have a very long flight, so let's just have a chat. Maybe about VR, maybe about settings. What you like to fly in the sim. Are you still on 2020 or are you dedicated to flightsim 24? Just let me know. And what is your favorite aircraft to fly? Is it do you like airliners or general aviation?
Ryanair 46 November Lima 2000 for 4000.
Ryanair 46 November Lima, radar contact, climb and maintain 12, 2000.
Up to 12, 2000, Ryanair 46 November Lima.
Right, 600 feet to go.
Ryanair 46 November Lima, contact Manchester departure on 135.005.
We've got a little bit of a tailwind.
135.005, Ryanair 46 November Lima.
Just a small tailwind, but Let's see if we can find the map here. Here we are. So where are we flying? I can't see it. Hard to reach. Buxton. Alright. Nice. Alright, leveling off 8,000 feet.
Easy 63, Charlie Echo 2,000 for 4,000.
Easy.
63, Charlie Echo.
Easy, easy. You don't have to.
Radar contact.
You don't have to
maintain 4,000.
scream in my ears.
Up to 4,000, Easy 63, Charlie Echo.
Right, so let's set the power for cruise.
E63, Charlie Echo contact Manchester departure on 135.005.
135.005 for Easy 63, Charlie Echo.
I have a feeling we just tilted a little bit over left. So let's adjust that a little bit with the rudder. That feels better. Still not good. Can we adjust that? No. That's too much. See what I did? Alright, let's go back.
Departure, Easy 48, Lima Echo 2,000 for 4,000.
It's kind of weird.
48 Lima Echo, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,13,000.
That's too much. Now we're going backwards.
Climb 13,13,000, Easy 48, Lima Echo.
Easy 48 Lima Echo contact, Manchester departure on 135.005.
135.005, Easy 48 Lima Echo.
Now let the trim do its work. Here we go. That's better. Alright. So the traffic that you hear is from Say Intentions, and well, we're still not completely straight. Why is that? We're leaning so far to the left. Here we go. See, the yoke is straightening up now. It's going a little bit too much to the right, so we have to counter that.
E63, Charlie Echo contact Ronald Bray Tower on 119.005.
119.005 for Easy 63, Charlie Echo.
Here we go. Alright. So, AI traffic from Say Intentions. And we got the flight plan in from also to Say Intentions. But we're flying VFR on top. And that's what I filed. So that's still valid. So no IFR flight plan, just a VFR flight plan. But we can always change into an IFR flight. That's the magic of Say Intentions. You can do that.
Romeo contact Manchester departure on 135.005. 135.005 for Ryanair 24 Romeo. Good day.
So do we have another VOR here? That is Paul, that's this one. 1112. It's in here. Let's set that frequency also, 112.1. That's 20 miles out. Okay. So you won't see it on here because we are on GPS, flying with the GPS now coupled. It's a long flight, so let's enjoy the view that we have here. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful weather. We're a VFR flight. It's looking great, right? So yeah, at 8,000 feet you can really enjoy the scenery if there aren't too many clouds. Nice.
Papa Kilo Victor, squawk conspicuity, pre-call Wharton radar on 129.53 if required.
Squawk conspicuity and switching to Wharton radar on 129.53. Papa Kilo Victor. I'll keep this squawk on. Conspicuity. What's that? What does that mean? I don't know. We're on VFR, no score code for us. Okay, so Wharton radar, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor is with you 8,000 feet. Squawking 3137, request VFR flight following.
Papa Kilo Victor, pass your message.
Battalion Kilo Victor is Piper Arrow, VFR to Inverness at 8,000 feet, request VFR flight following. And we got some traffic behind us. Yeah, some traffic.
Kilo Victor, you already have a traffic service at 8,000 feet, continue as planned.
Roger, continuing as planned, Papa Kilo Victor, thank you. Alright, because the squawk code has changed, but I'll...
Victor, continue VFR traffic service at 8,000 feet as planned. Contact me if you need any assistance.
Roger, continuing VFR flight at 8,000 feet, and we'll call you if I need some assistance, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, that's 11.5 miles out of the VFR.
Understood. Continue as planned. Call if assistance needed.
Roger, Papa Kilo Victor. He keeps coming back with the same message. Anyhow, we're flying high up in the sky, so it's gonna be fun. Fun flight and a long flight. Well, I gotta say, the Pimax Crystalite is amazing. It's so sharp. And even the chat, I can read it. It's super sharp. The frequencies, I can see all of that, and everything on the gauges here. So yeah. I can even see the windmill slowly turning right down there. You can see that. Yeah, they're slowly turning. Although we have 25 knots of wind coming from our 8 o'clock. Yeah, that's fine. Nice flight. Beautiful, eh? So this is gonna be a very long flight in multiple legs to the Caribbean. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna fly, if I can get up the, let me see. Here it is. So let's go to the flight planner. Get the route out of here. So what I'm gonna do is next flight will be here from Inverness. We're gonna fly to this airport here. That's Sumburg. From Sumburg, do a short stop, and then we're gonna fly over to Vagar. That's here on the Faroe Islands. That's in the next leg. So not today, we're gonna fly from Vagar, and then from Vagar, so this is gonna be one leg, Inverness, Sumburg, Vagar, all the way to Keflavik. And then the next part is from Keflavik to Greenland, and then fly the southern point of Greenland here. That's another leg, and then we'll take the hop over to, what is it, Newfoundland, and then we're gonna go all the way south on the coastline of Canada and the US, Florida, and then all over the Turks and Caicos Islands, the Bahamas. From here, and then we go all the way to, is that Puerto Rico? Cool. Yep, and then we're gonna go south to Curaçao, which is TNCC. That's right here. So that's where we're going, all the way to Curaçao. And that's what we're gonna do. So this is gonna also be a very long stretch over the water. I'm not gonna follow all the islands because that's a long way to fly. This is gonna be a beautiful one. I'm gonna do that in multiple legs, and all with a GA aircraft. So trying to do everything VFR, maybe some flights IFR over the large stretches of water. So we have to do that IFR, and then depending of course on the weather. We'll see how far it will bring us and what we encounter along the way. So the first leg was from the Netherlands, Lelystad airport, all the way to the UK, and now from the UK to Scotland. I try to do most of the flights in VR, and I will do some flights in 2D mode. But I wanted to do this one in VR, using open kneeboard to bring the chat into VR, which works really good. And it's also a kind of a stress test for myself to do about 3 hours long flight with the headset on. So what's my power setting? Okay. A little bit more power here, a little bit more speed. All right. Let's go for 120. All right. Mr. D, flying with live weather, hurricane season. Well, hopefully we don't encounter some hurricanes when we get to the Caribbean. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's see what we encounter. That's the fun of the sim, all right? So this is live weather also, but not lifetime, but live weather, and then daytime. I think it's daytime is the best for doing a VR flight, and also just a stream, so you can see something. Otherwise, it would be so dark outside. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. Also, Greenland is gonna be fun, and going all the way to the Faroe Islands and then Iceland. Let's see if we can see some of the Northern Light as well. Let's hope so. And just curious what we're gonna encounter using AI-ATC. So that's gonna be fun. And thanks for joining, Mr. D. Thank you. I hope you like this. The stream, the quality of the stream, and also the aspect ratio of the stream, because I'm just testing this one out in some widescreen in a 2:1 ratio. So hopefully it's any good for you. Normally I'll do everything in 16:9, so it's but I wanted to do it in 4K widescreen, and see if that's a little bit better. It's different. So if I go a little bit backwards, you can see some more of the cockpit, of course. This is fun, man. This is fun. Outside, I still can see the chat here. Look at this. Beautiful, man. Amazing. This sim it looks so real. It's incredible. All right, a little glitch of the sound. All right, let's see where we are. Alright, so we're going direct Rebel and then air gap. Yeah. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. How's the fuel? Fuel still sufficient. That's good. Oil temperatures are still good. That one is still good. Right. So we don't hear any other airliners now. They're probably on a different yeah, I'm on here on radar 134.58. And center is 1336, 128055. Let's go to which frequency? 128055. Let's see what happens if I change the frequency here. 128055. 128.055. Enter. Center, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor is with you 8,000 feet.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Scottish Control, good morning.
Good morning. And Papa Kilo Victor is VFR on top, smoking 3137, 8,000 feet, heading 338.
Papa Kilo Victor, good morning, identified noted. Maintain 8,000 feet unless requesting a change. Advise if you need any assistance or clearance.
Roger, Papa Kilo Victor. Thank you very much, ma'am. I say that's AIATC. I love it.
Papa Kilo Victor, you're welcome.
Let's get the pitot heat on for a minute. It's getting moist here up in the air. I don't know if you're still with us, Mr. D, but what do you fly in the sim? What is your favorite aircraft? Because I like to fly a GA aircraft, any kind, Cessnas, the Piper Arrows. That's what I find
London
the most
Control, Easy
interesting.
6474, flight level 260.
Easy 6474, radar contact.
Right, so we passed that VOR, so the next one is all the way up here probably. Yeah, that's Tango Lima Alpha. 1138, 1138, alright, let's switch up here.
Flight 963, contact Scottish Control on 118.78.
118.78 for East Flight 9063. Good day. Scottish Control, East Flight 9063, flight level 200.
East Flight 963, radar contact.
90 miles. Okay. So at 8,000 feet we should be clear of all the mountains up ahead. Doing 120 knots with a little bit of a tailwind. Not much, but a lot of crosswind.
EG965 Alpha contact Scottish Control on 133.8.
That is going to be a very long stretch.
133.8 for EG965 Alpha. Good day.
Scottish Control, EG965 Alpha, flight level 250.
EG965 Alpha, radar contact.
Alright, Mr. D, you prefer small and slow. Though, just pick up the RJ pack. Okay, yeah, I like slow and slow as well. I like to fly this flight at 8,000 feet, but yeah, low and slow helicopters. That's really love to fly the helicopters as well. But yeah, I do love that low and slow. Even with this one, doing 120 knots and then enjoy the scenery. Yeah, I saw the RJ, but I'm not into airliners, and I like to fly in VR, and most of the airliners
United 945, flight level 360.
Are very heavy in VR.
945, radar contact.
I think I had the RJ in 2020, but it was very difficult to get it smooth running in VR. So. But I love the GA aircraft. It's really fun. And then doing some long flights with them, but also doing approaches. You know, it's what I like to do is go to an airfield and do all kind of approaches. Maybe some touch and goes, and then set up for an ILS approach or an RNAV approach, and just practice all these things with a small aircraft. And with say intentions, you can do that. You can just go to an airport, request some touch and goes, and then after touch and goes, you request them to practice an ILS approach, and they will set you up for the whole ILS approach. So that's fun. So you're not declaring IFR, but you're just gonna ask for a practice approach, and it's always working. So you can spend 2 hours flying around the same airport doing all kind of approaches and touch and goes. That's so much fun. It's do you like this aspect ratio of the stream, because it's in widescreen?
Scottish Control, Shuttle 8 Foxtrot, flight level 270.
Shuttle 8 Foxtrot, radar contact.
Right. Let me wave at you, Mr. D. Sorry, I forgot I've got the webcam on, so because I can't see anything. I thought it was good to have the webcam on. Well, let me say hi to you. Hi, man. Underneath the headset. And then back on again. Yeah. But and this is the Pimax Crystallite. It's so amazing. Do you fly in VR as well? Or only on the monitor 2D? Sometimes I fly in 2D and I don't. It's not the same. It's really not the same. And I miss the depth perception when I fly in 2D. But then again, it's much more relaxed to fly in 2D. It's easier. You can have a drink while you're flying. You can have something to eat. It's pretty difficult in VR because, well, you need at least a bottle with a straw. Yeah, was a Pimax Crystalite early adopter. Can't do pancake. It's just not for me. Yeah, I feel the same, man. I feel the same. Although I'm gonna do some of the flights, especially the IFR flights, I'm gonna do them in pancake mode for this trip. But yeah, I mainly fly in VR. And I will get the Pimax Crystal Super soon to review on my channel. So Pimax gonna send me that one with the lens inserts from Hans VR. So, but I'm not sure if I can run the Crystal Super on my machine.
EG89 Bravo Tango, flight level 260.
But I'll see what
EG9 Bravo Tango, radar contact.
What I can get out of it. Probably have to reduce the resolution a lot. But I also reduced the resolution of the Pimax Crystalite because I'm running it. Let me see if I can get this one on. So it's 24. Normally it's 2400 by 2842. That's what I'm running. And then field of view adjustment is 90%. And that's mainly, of course, when I'm recording or streaming. So that's so I can still have a decent FPS. But I cannot run the Pimax Crystalite even when I'm just flying by myself in the full native resolution. Because I have a 3080 and it's gonna be a slideshow then. But with 2400 pixels, it's perfect. If I'm not streaming or recording, I get around 40-45 FPS. Almost anywhere. Sometimes it's around 35, depends on how heavy the scenery is. So I think I'll get about the same with the Crystal Super. But we'll see. I can review it. If it's not working, I'll review it anyway. And I can tell you it's not worth it when you run it on a lower end, medium spec GPU. But I gotta say, man, the Crystalite is amazing. It's so sharp, and now with the latest Pimax Play, you can do the sharpening. I don't do the upscaling because I have to downscale, so I'm not upscaling. I'm running it at 90 Hertz, and sometimes when I'm not recording, just flying, I go to 120 Hertz, and that's the image is more smoother on 120 Hertz. So yeah, man, I love it. Couldn't fly any other way than VR. It's some people think, you got something on your head. It's bulky, it's big, but it gives you so much more freedom when you're flying. When just looking around in the cockpit, it's just amazing. You know, you can turn around like this. It's super cool. And I don't know if you had a HP Reverb G2, but if you had a Reverb G2, look on the side here. I got the speakers of the Reverb G2 on my Crystal Light, so I got the perfect sound of the G2.
Scottish Control, Shuttle 16 Charlie, flight level 210.
I got a perfect sound of the G2 now on the Crystal Light, so I don't have to use the basic speakers of the Crystal Light. Let's go outside for a look at this terrain, man. Oh, we're going through the clouds. Just... Oh. Wow. Yeah, the DMS is worth the upgrade. Yeah, it is. So maybe I'll ask Pimax, or upgrade it too much for myself, because it's. But now I got even with the Reverb G2 speakers. It's also very good, but I'm wondering how good the DMS is. Not sure.
Scottish Control, Blue Max 59, Hotel X-Ray, flight level 270.
Blue Max 59, Hotel X-Ray, radar contact.
60 miles out. So we are at flying to Mbv in PIP all the way there. All right. Cool. Yeah, I think I have to check out the DMS speakers as well. Even got a thicker faceplate, the foam. So now it's much more comfortable to wear. And it's so well balanced. The headset is so good. The balance is great. And the sweet spot is just is huge. And those lenses are amazing. The first time that I switched from the Reverb G2 to the Crystal Light, it was like, wow, what a difference. And I tried the Oasis driver for the Reverb G2, so I went back inside the Reverb G2, did 3 flights, switched back to the Crystal Light. I'm like, the Reverb is done. That one is no, that's the end. Yeah, against the bass speakers. I've got the bass speakers somewhere down here. So here they are. These are the bass speakers, and yeah, those are just very bad. So I did a little modification with the Reverb G2 speakers and attached them. I got perfect sound. It's a difference of day and night, yeah. Yeah, and I think it's basically almost the same as the DMS speakers.
Descend and maintain flight level 190.
Oh, okay.
Down to flight level 190, Blue Max 59, Hotel X-Ray.
No, I don't see that. There's no nav 2. It's funny that there is no nav 2 in this one. Only standby com, but no nav. Can I change that? No. Go back in here. Let's go to this default nav.
London Control, EZ89 Bravo Tango, flight level 260.
38-9 at Bravo Tango, radar contact.
Kind of weird this. Let's see. System, no, that's this one, no. You still use your G2 and G1 on all the machine. Yeah, the Oasis is good, but I went back into the Reverb G2, and yeah, the comfort of the G2 is really good, but the image I was like, it wasn't that sharp. And of course, when you upscale it, if you can upscale a lot, it's gonna look sharper. But for me, it was just not it. Well, what's this? Do I have next red on? Oh, I'll go in here. Next red is on. Alright. Ooh, wow, this is always nice, right? Coming out of the clouds. Wow. Yeah, so I got my, I think it's somewhere down here if I can find it. Yeah, here you go. It's my, my G2. But I'm not using it anymore. It's, no, that thing is finished. It's gonna collect a lot of dust, I think. I'm, all in for the new headsets.
Juliet Bravo, flight level 200.
But I was looking if I can change this one for NAV 2, but I don't see if there's... Where's the utilities? ATC, fuel, VNAV, flights. That's autopilot. No, that's not it. Let's go to... Where's the setup? It's traffic, system, setup, ComNav. No, that's only this one. ComSpace, options. Do I get a NAV 2 setting in here? No. No, I can't set that in here, so let's go back in here, go back to the flight plan. And the active leg, there we go. 4.8 and then 16, alright. Well, what are you saying, Mr. D? Such a small sweet spot. Yeah, man, it's so small. You've been spoiled with the PCL, definitely. It's true. Yeah, it's a successor. It's truly a worthy successor. And the G2, the sweet spot was so small. And now with this one, but everything is so sharp. I can, even in the G2, you couldn't barely see here with your standby horizon or your compass. Now it's so sharp. And the performance with the G2 is amazing. Not sure why I'm getting some sound issues, but that's probably because of the stream. But hopefully you don't hear that crackling sound every now and then. So where are we flying now? Wow, let's see. We got some water coming up ahead, so we're up here. Let's zoom out. Alright, so we're almost at Glasgow. Oh, I just think we can finish at everything. We're a long way. Almost halfway.
Logan 8, Delta Bravo, contact Scottish Control on 133.8.
133.8 for Logan 8 Delta Bravo.
Yeah, and I'm even
Scottish Control, Logan 8 Delta Bravo, flight level 210.
with the PCL. I'm using quad
Logan 8
views
Delta
and
Bravo, radar contact.
the center spot high quality rendering. So it's just amazing, man. How sharp everything is, how smooth it is. And it's so much easier for the eyes. I can spend easy 3 hours in the crystal light, things I just couldn't do with the Reaper G2.
Contact Glasgow approach on 119.105.
It's so much more relaxed for your eyes. So, yeah.
119.105 for Blue Max 59 Hotel X-ray.
I'm spoiled. I'll admit that. It's a hell of a great headset. So I'm curious about the Crystal Super. How that one is, and if I can run it on my machine. What's the next one? So 37.38 miles from TLA, and then Glasgow. How's the fuel? The fuel's still sufficient. Oh, we're flying really good on fuel. Perfect. Perfectly leaned the aircraft. You can fly for hours. So do I even got some fuel settings in here? So let's go to utilities. Fuel planning. New sensor data. Here we go. Oh, we got plenty of fuel. Fuel on board 65.8. 20.3, 45. Oh man, look at that endurance. 6 hours and 44 minutes. You got a range of 967 miles. Amazing. Now let's see if we can make that even larger. Just lean a little bit. Gotta love this ride. Let's go to 23. On the prop. Yeah, now look at the range. 1,000 miles. There we go. About 7 hours. Gotta love the GTN 750.
Logan 8 Delta Bravo, contact Glasgow approach on 119.105.
Over to Glasgow approach on 119.105. Logan 8 Delta Bravo.
Oh, I say intentions is so good. Really love it. The next flight I'm gonna take a co-pilot with me. Or a not a tour guide, or maybe a mentor. We can play around, or have a cabin attendant. Not that we really have a big cabin here with a cabin attendant, but I need someone to bring me my drinks in a virtual flight. Oh, it's too many pixels for you. Too many pixels for me when I can get a GPU, I think you mean GPU, FPU, GPU to run the PCL at full res at 90 solid, then maybe I'll think about upgrading. Yeah, well, I think you have to wait for the 6090 in that case. Yeah, no, same for me. If there's a GPU out there to run it at full res, 90 FPS solid, yeah, then you think about upgrading. But I mean, 2400 pixels is more than enough, and I'm even running the sim. I think it's in DLSS balanced or performance. I think this is performance because I'm streaming, and the quality is amazing. Yes, you get a little bit of ghosting when you're using glass cockpits, but I'm mainly looking outside, man. I'm enjoying the scenery, doing a little bit of ATC, and just enjoying it. Managing systems here in the this little aircraft, and that's why I love GA aircraft. Because you can enjoy the scenery and you can do all the procedures as well. You don't have to push that many buttons all the time. I really like it. And flying is flying, man. If you fly a 747 or a Piper Arrow, flying is flying, and every approach should be the same. The picture you get when you're flying, and even when you're landing or doing a circuit, that picture should always be the same. I had my flight instructor, he came from the 747, and I was doing training in a Cessna 150, small two-seater. He says it doesn't matter what you fly, if it's a big Boeing 747 or this small aircraft, that picture, what you see, that should always be the same. And always remember that. And it doesn't matter what you fly. As long as your picture, what you have to see, is the same. Works all the time. And that's why I love VR, because I can get that picture again and do everything. Get the height perception, the depth perception. I love it. Right, we're still on Scottish control. Let's stay at 8,000 feet. But I love open kneeboard to bring the chat into VR. Although I cannot type in here.
97 Foxtrot, contact Scottish info on 135.53.
But I used
to Scottish info on 135.53. Easy 897 Foxtrot.
I used to use FS Desktop, but open kneeboard is a lot better. It's a lot sharper. So yeah, happy with that. And it's moving around when I'm moving a little bit, but anyhow. It's really sharp, even from this side. I can read every single line, so. Alright, shall we descend or shall we stay on this, because we get some mountains up ahead, then some lower grounds. Yes, at TLA we have to be at 8,000 feet, I think. But I'm not upgrading as well. I like I'm using the 3080. Let me correct the headset a little bit. Using a 3080, getting this performance. It's amazing. I can stream in 4K having the chat in VR, having say intentions with traffic injection. Man, I don't need to upgrade. This is amazing.
Scottish Control, Shuttle 7 Tango, flight level 260.
Shuttle 7 Tango, radar contact.
So do we see any other traffic here? No. There's none here. I do hear them, but I don't see them. Oh, there is some traffic. There is traffic. There we go. A little bit lower. Cool. There's another one here. Oh, I see it now. Alright. Let's see what's coming up. Yeah, thanks Mr. D, thanks for joining the stream. You have a good night as well, man. And hope to see you again another time. Thanks for joining, and take care, man. Bye. I think we need some music the next time on a long flight. Yeah, I'm gonna set that up the next time, getting some music in the background. Alright, so that's 11 miles to Tango Lima Alpha, and then we're going to Glasgow. Alright, it's still good. So that's 9 miles to TLA. Correct, 8.8, yeah. Oh, there we go. .338, still 338. Look at those mountains here. So after Tango Lima Alpha, what's that? Tala. They're going 303, 43 miles. Alright, that's 303 for the next leg. This thing is hardly burning fuel. .5 gallons per hour. All right. Cool. Alright, fix this one. Quiet on the radio. Let's get the low. A little bit of temperature in here. So let's see if I can get some NDB readings in here. There's an NDB. This one is Edinburgh. Can I set that frequency in here? No, I have to set it in here. Yeah, it's pointing now at Edinburgh. Right, let's see if everything is still alright here. Yeah, looks good. Make sure the headset is correct. So the last leg, we're getting more mountains here. Okay, almost there. All right, so how are we doing? Just enjoying the view up here. Make sure the headset is set correct. Okay. So what approaches can we do at... Nope, have to zoom in. Here we go. Ah, that's Glasgow. what NDB do we have at Glasgow? Zoom in. GLW 331, okay, 331. That's Glasgow. That should change in a minute. Or it's too far out. Go back. So here we got the airport. Well, let's get the VOR first. 1154. Oh, that's set. And now let's go to the airport. Let's see the procedures. Alright, I'll come in here. Approach. And you got some arrivals. Let's get some weather data. Wind is 150, 4 knots. Sky clear, 1012. Alright. Frequencies, we got frequencies and we got an approach. So we can do the ILS 23. Okay. We have to go.
London Control, Top Swiss 19er Bravo, Juliet, flight level 380. Top Swiss 19er Bravo,
we're just gonna continue. Alright, we're just gonna continue here. 1154. Oh, 1154. That's 31 miles. All right. Whoa. That set is getting warm. But let's just continue. Next time we're gonna need some music. So I think I have to get some music from the YouTube library, audio library. Play some music from there. Because of course we need some copyright-free music. Let's close say intentions. Still beautiful here. Oh, look at that. The terrain looks amazing here. Love it. Let's slide over to this side. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that's a weird square in the terrain. It's a lighter color. Probably a photogrammetry area. Looks like it. Let's check the temperatures and pressures all in the green. The fuel is still good. Let's check the fuel in here. .6, ground speed 125.
Tango Lima, flight level 260.
EG18 Tango Lima, radar contact.
Right.
Tango Lima, contact Paris Control on 135.5 Tata.
Switching to Paris Control on 135.55 to EG18 Tango Lima.
Tata. Love it. The accents are so good with the intentions. Oh, another audio glitchy. Every now and then I get this audio stutter. And I don't know what it is causing it. So that's a lot of crosswind, but we'll get some tailwind when we fly to Inverness. That's over there. Oh, almost there. Have to cross these mountains here. And then go lower in, and then we go to Inverness. And what kind of an approach are we gonna do at Inverness? Man, what is this? This airport. Alright, that's the weather data. One zero 200 at 5 knots.
Control, Easy 908 Whiskey Echo, flight level
clouds,
220.
Okay, a few clouds at 3,400 feet.
Radar contact.
Alright, procedure. Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, here we go again. The weather was 2005 knots. Back in here. Procedures. ILS runway 23. So we do that one. Yeah.
908 Whiskey Echo, contact Heathrow radar on 127.525.
Over to Heathrow radar on 127.525, Easy 908 Whiskey Echo.
Right, so factors. Let's see what we can do. Because I'm coming from the other direction. All right. Oh yeah, this is photogrammetry. All right. Okie dokie. I can see I have 2 people watching. Hello there. Come and say hi in the chat if you want to. Or if you don't want to. So I can say hi back to you. Well, of course. Alright. Making sure I can wave to you. Hello. So this is the multiple leg flight from the Netherlands to the Caribbean. What is this stuttering in the audio doing? Not sure what's causing that. Alright, that's fine again. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Something is doing that, but I'm not sure what it is. Don't know if you hear the stutters in the stream. If you do, let me know. Because I have to investigate what's causing that. Alright, next is from Glasgow, we're going to Lagave. And that's heading 009 for 62 miles. Got some traffic. Somewhere up there, 1100 feet, 1300 feet higher, so he's climbing out from Glasgow. But we are under radar control from Scottish radar, so no problem for us. All right. Let's go to the outside view for a moment. Yeah, something is glitching sometimes. Could be, of course, still the photogrammetry loading in. We have to stay at 8,000 feet because we have to clear the mountains here. Some rain showers here, a little bit of showers. Yeah, you see a little bit of weather. We're clear of that. So the fuel is still good, burning from the left-hand tank. Yeah. All right. Sit down and relax as we I'm gonna encounter a little bit of weather. Probably gonna go IFR.
Scottish Control, Ryanair 3 Golf Tango, flight level 260.
Ryanair 3
No,
Golf
probably
Tango, radar contact.
Gonna be okay. I'm gonna turn override just before we hit those clouds. So that's gonna be fine. 009 is the next heading that we need. Here we are. And one more. Here we go. Override just before we hit the clouds. Once we clear off the mountains, we can descend a little bit. But first we need to clear those mountains all here, and those are big mountains here. Alright. Alright. A little bit of icing on the windows. Let's get some heat on here. That's Alt R, okay. Oh, it's gone, okay. That's... Or can I grab this one? This is the bottom one. I cannot. No, yeah, come on. Doesn't work. This way. There we go. Oh my, we're getting IFR on top. Fuel, well, has changed now to a right-hand tank. So let's have a look. And stay awake on this long flight. 56 miles to go. So the next VOR is from Inverness. That's the airport again. Oh, come on. So this one is 331, that's set. 328, sorry, 328. We gotta make sure. Three two eight. Is it gonna change? Not yet. What is the VFR frequency? VFR 109.2. Alright, let's set that one in this one as well. Mononine. Two. Alright, it's too far out. Okay. Let's see if we can find the ADIS for Inverness. Waypoint info and then frequency. Tower, is there ADIS? There's no ADIS. Let's see if the weather data is still the same. Scottish Control, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor. Can you pass us the latest weather for Inverness?
Papa Kilo Victor, Inverness QNH 1009er, elevation 31 feet.
That's not what I asked. QNH for Inverness is 1009, and do you have the latest weather? Let's see if it's the same.
Papa Kilo Victor, Inverness QNH 1009er, elevation 31 feet. No further weather updates available.
Alright, thank you very much, ma'am. QNH 1009 for Inverness and Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Alright, so we have to do it with this weather.
Papa Kilo Victor, Roger, QNH 1009er noted for Inverness.
Request the QNH for our current location. We are currently on 1001013. Don't think she knows what that is. Glasgow waypoint info. Oh, that's only the VOR. EGLE. Do you have the QNH for Glasgow?
Glasgow QNH is 1009 hectopascals.
1009 QNH for Glasgow. Thank you very much, ma'am. 1009. Alright. We need to climb up a little bit. 1009. 10009. There we go. Oh, why is this? What does it say? Temperature.
London Control, EZ19er Uniform Lima, flight level 240.
EZ19er Uniform Lima, radar contact.
Temperature is there. Icing is gone. A little bit of icing on the window, so had to play with the temperature there.
Uniform Lima, contact Heathrow radar on 127.525.
127.525, EZ19er Uniform Lima.
Okie dokie. Well. Hi. Right, let's go back inside. That's it. I had something in my eye, so I had to make sure that one was gone. Alright, so we're flying over these Scottish mountains here. Don't know what they're called, but I'll call them the Scottish Highlands. It's the Highlands, right? Look at that. Amazing. And they're not lakes, but lochs. Why do they call a lake a loch? I don't know. So Inverness is also 1009, so well, alright, let's sit and relax. We are approaching Inverness. So if I try to do the ILS, let's go in here, waypoint info, and then we're gonna do a procedure. So what kind of an approach? Let's do the ILS runway 23. We're coming from a different direction, so transition back and in. Inch 1. What is that one? That's from that side. Inch 2. Bombay. That's from the north. No. Delta 336, that's from the other side. Wow, that's all. This 2.5 miles and then went in here. Alright, so we can do that. Alright. Scottish Control, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor with a request.
Victor, Glasgow QNH 1009 at hectopascals.
Yeah, Scottish Control, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor would like to do the ILS runway 23 approach at Inverness with transition Delta 104 Juliet. Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Let's see if they can arrange that.
ILS runway 23 is not available at Inverness. Active runway is 21. Expect the ILS runway 21 approach with transition Delta 104.
Expecting the ILS runway 21 approach with transition Delta 104 Juliet. Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Runway 21? But why does it say runway 23 in here? I don't get it. Alright, load approach. Weird. Alright, so if I get this one in here. On 108.5, so we're gonna set that one. That's this one. Let's see if we can find some charge. Maybe in our tablets. Alright, so at an approach, this is ILS runway 23. Well, I don't get it. Delta 104 Juliet. Alright. Change procedure. Switch to VFR. Alright, so. Let's see if we can find some charts in here. Oh.
Papa Kilo Victor, contact Lossie departure on 119.58.
Switching to Lossie departure 119.58. Papa Kilo Victor. Lossie departure, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor is with you 8,000 feet. For the ILS runway 23 approach with transition Delta 104 Juliet. Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Lossie departure identified. Good morning.
Alright, now let's see what this has been set. So that's in here. Right, now let's see in here, what do we have here? So the clip charts, but I don't want, I want every chart for Inverness. No, that's the wrong airport. That one. More info. Charts. This one. Here we go. So 4,000 feet. IDX is 2,000 feet. What else do we have? Yeah. Alright, so the heading is then 231, 2,000 feet, okay, minimum. Let's go, the balloon 4,000 feet, and then we're gonna descend. Let's see, where is IDX? That's here. Yeah, 2000. Yeah. But we are going to. Oh no. Delta 104, Delta 06 Juliet, CF23, where's that one? It's totally different. ILS DME, yeah, well. Weird. It's such a different thing. Okay. So, after Goosey, we're gonna go direct Delta 104 after Goosey. Okay, so in this flight plan alright. We'll ask that in a minute. Well, the headset is getting warm now. Alright, almost there. Alright, ta-da. So if I'll open, here's a chart, but maybe I can open Navigraph charts and get the other. Oh, that's huge, 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 huge. Let's make it smaller. There you go. It's gonna take a while to load. Load. Yeah, thank you. Alright. Fix it. Fix this. Alright, so 10 approach is available. We're gonna do the ILS runway 23. Let's get the chart up here. It's basically the same, eh? Right. It's all from INS. Why isn't the other one in here? Where's it localized, say? Okay. What else do we have? Charts. No, not this one. Runway 23, runway 23, here we go. Okay, that's the same one. Okay. Alright, let's see where we are. Almost at Goosey. After Nesty, that's 5.5. So after Goosey, we're gonna request a direct Delta 104 and Juliet. Okay. The beautiful Highlands of Scotland. Almost at Inverness, so we finished the second leg of our beautiful flights. Departure, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor, request direct Delta 104 Juliet for the ILS runway 23 approach at Inverness.
Papa Kilo Victor, velocity departure approved. Clear direct D104 Juliet for the ILS runway 21 approach at Inverness. Maintain 8,000 feet.
Cleared direct Delta 104 Juliet for the ILS runway 23 approach at Inverness, maintaining 8,000 feet. Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, so that's what we gotta do. We're going this one. Do I have a direct button in here? Direct to. Yes. Is that set in here? Is it also set in here? Yes, there we go. Come on, follow the GPS. Let's go back to my autopilot and hit enough. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna correct. Yeah, we're almost on the track. There we go. Alright. Got some tailwind. .5, that is set, so we just have to switch then to approach mode. Yep, now in nav mode. Altitude holds. So the next altitude that we're gonna set is, you have to descend to 4,000 feet. Alright. Go. Alright. So we went from VFR to an IFR flight. still at 8,000 feet.
Departure EZ26 Charlie November 2000 for 4,000.
EZ26 Charlie November, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
Up to 7,000, EZ26 Charlie November.
EZ26 Charlie November, alright. Good.
EZ26 Charlie November contact, lossy departure on 119.58.
119.58 for EZ26 Charlie November. Lossy departure, EZ26 Charlie November, 1,000.
Charlie November, radar contact.
Top of descent. Yeah. Alright, so there's traffic. The airport is right up there. Can't see it yet, behind the clouds. Almost time. Almost time. This was a long flight in VR. We see how long it already took us. 2.5 hours. Oh wow. Well guys, if you're just joining in, I departed from East Midlands and we are now in Scotland doing an ILS approach at Inverness. Which gonna try to fly it by hand and not on the autopilot, because I'm not sure if this autopilot will work. I'm using the autopilot now from the GTN 750. There's traffic 300 feet below us. You don't see it, but it's close by. Here we go. It's now very close. Thank you ATC for not mentioning it, but you know, it's 1,000 feet above us. I don't see it. It's behind us and above. Alright, no factor. Alright, so this is part of the very long flight to the Caribbean. Hi, Mike here. So we're gonna take a GA aircraft. We're gonna change different types of GA aircraft and we're gonna fly from, well, first I departed from the Netherlands to the UK, now from the UK to Scotland, and then afterwards we're gonna go to Iceland, Greenland, Newfoundland, and then all the way along the coast of Canada and the US to the Caribbean. End stop will be Curaçao, Tango November Charlie Charlie, but that's still a long way to go. Alright, so we probably have to descend to 4,000 feet. Lost departure, Papa Battalion Kilo Victor is ready for descent.
Papa Kilo Victor, descend, altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1008, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, 6,000 feet, and we're gonna set that one. That's too much. Backspace. Enter. Right, and then vertical speed.
Half a kilo Victor, contact Scottish Control on 133.2.
133.2 for Papa Kilo Victor. Thank you. Bye bye. Scottish Control, Papa Tower Yankee Kilo Victor, descending from 8,000 feet to 6,000 feet for the ILS runway 21 approach at Inverness. Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Scottish Control, identified. Good morning.
Alright, so let's set that one again. Alright, so we're set. Still on GPS until we are on the localizer, and then we're gonna switch to approach. Alright. Well guys, hope you're doing fine. Almost at Inverness, so is the last part of the flight. So I have to fix a little thing on the headset here real quick, because the headset is getting warm and I need to cover up a little part here. Alright, so here we go. Right, 500 feet to go. In the turn, over left. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so the final heading for our is 231. Let's get this one to 231. Almost there. So if I'm going to the autopilot, 231, almost there, almost set. 231. QNA is 1008. Here we go. Yeah, that's set 1008. .6 6,000 feet. Let's get some power in. Let's get the rudder trimmed. There we go. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. There we go. let's get this one up here. We're gonna now let's use our heading. Come on, heading is set. Heading is set, yeah. Heading on, there we go. Sometimes you have to do it twice. It took me a while to find out how to do it. This one goes to 231. Here we go. Approach. I'm gonna overshoot it a little bit. And after that we're gonna disconnect the autopilot and then do it by hand. This one always comes up way too high. I'm gonna descend to 4,000 feet. Alright, so the autopilot is coming off. Scottish Control, Papa and Kilo Victor, establish localizer runway 23. But we're way too high because there is the airport. This happens all the time. Way too high. I had to be at 2,000 feet, but I didn't get the a further descent. We're gonna do an orbit over left. Let's do a orbit over left. So we can lose some altitude. We are around 2,000 feet. Beautiful, eh? Scottish Control, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor is doing an orbit over left to lose some altitude. And then go back to the localizer for the ILS approach at Inverness. I don't care. Not the correct words, but anyhow.
Papa Kilo Victor, roger. Orbit to lose altitude approved. Resume localizer for ILS 21 approach when ready.
Wilco, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, 3,000 feet. There's the airport. If everything is okay, we must come perfectly. 3,000 feet. So I have to lose a little bit of altitude. Got the gear down, 3 greens. Almost on the localizer. Alright. Mixture full. And Scottish Control, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, establish localizer ILS runway 21.
Papa Kilo Victor, roger. Maintain localizer for ILS 21 approach.
Maintaining a localizer for the ILS runway 21 approach. Papa Kilo Victor. Well, you're not going to send me over to... Just a little bit below glide slope. Alright, one set of flaps. Now trim. Alright. Just above the glide slope.
Kilo Victor, contact lofty departure on 119.58.
119.58, Papa Kilo Victor. Lofty departure, Papa Kilo Victor, establish localizer, runway 21, ILS approach. Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, here we go.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, lofty departure, identified. Good morning, Great Massingham QNH 1007.
1007, Papa Kilo Victor. And lost departure, Papa Kilo Victor is 3 miles final on the ILS runway 21 at Inverness. Come on, you have to switch me to tower.
Papa Kilo Victor, continue approach, runway 21 clear to land.
Runway 21 clear to land, continuing Papa Kilo Victor. Alright. What's the wind doing? Right. Straight in. Okay. It says I'm too low. Alright. Kind of weird. Looks like I'm too high. Can't really trust the PAPI lights in the sim. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Let me correct my seating a little bit here. Alright, so here we go. That's better. Easier to fly when you're a little bit more up close. Now we're too low. Oh, I can't really see it. Full flaps, pops, mixture, full rich. Oh, I just add a little bit of power. Yeah, now I'm too low. Okay. That could be a much better approach, but anyhow, we made it. And it's time for something to drink. Alright, let's let the speed off. Lead some speed off. They say runway 21, it is runway 23. So I'm not sure what's wrong with Inverness. What's this on the runway? Oh, that's nothing. Looked like there was a beam on the runway. Whoop. Oh, that's 1.5 landing. Alright, brakes. Check. Flaps coming down, off, flaps up. So where do we go? Do we go to the military side or do we go to the... We're going to the right. Yeah, we're going to this way. What? Oh, yeah. It's 29, from 29. There's a taxi back. All right, we did it. We made it to Inverness. Landing lights off. Strobe light off. Look at that wind. Ooh, the windsock is... straight like a... I don't know. It's like a plank. Wait, there's a tower frequency, but it never gave me a tower frequency. Well, anyhow. Anyhow, we made it to Inverness. Let's park next to that lovely jet. Citation, right. Okie dokie, oh, we made it. The parking brake is coming on. All the other lights are coming off. Beacon light is still on. That one can come off. That one is off. Engine off. Let's get that one off. Okay. battery off, alternator off, lights are off, pitot heat off. All right, and then we can open the door. And then we need some ground mooring, of course. All right, and what do we have on fuel? Fuel payload configure. And then we're going back to 75, 100%. Fill up, fill this one up. For the next flight. Boom. That's done. Right. Well, if there's any one of you left, thank you for watching. Let me get the headset up for a minute. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna need a drink, and then I'm off to bed. Thank you guys, and hope to see you in the next live stream. Bye for now. This was Mike, 37. Ciao.